So this is our happy Thanksgiving morning. I hope everyone's doing well. I appreciate you all coming. Just going to check my volume here. Good. So I've been having so many thoughts come to me last night and today and about Thanksgiving. So before we get into all of that, let's create our energy for the day. So first we're going to call in and have great thankfulness and gratitude to Mother and Father for coming to sit within all of our hearts and bringing us so much light. And then to all the phylums of the angels and to all the ascended beings and to all those extra special beings from all around the universe that come here to hear us and to learn and to have great love. For it is all about finding the magic of love within your own heart. And not much better of a thing to do, right? At least where I'm coming from. So let's say our mantra together. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. Very good. So I want to finish my little Thanksgiving note here. So I found that last night all I could think about was my mother. And I lost my mother in 82. And then my dad died couple months later. They left together, kind of. But I wanted to share with you the one thing that her and I always did together. We lived on a farm. My mother was a farmer's wife, but also an Avon lady. She was one of the top Avon ladies. That tells you how everyone loved my mother. But when we would do laundry, we would hang it out on the clothesline, but we would sing the song, Que Sera. And so times like we all live in, she would say, well, let's sing our song and see what it says. And of course, I would assume some of you, if not, you can look it up. What will be, will be. So those are the two words as we think about all the different things going on in our world. And we went to the Whole Foods yesterday, and I've never seen spaces where there weren't vegetables and different things. And we haven't seen fish here in Florida that is really good for quite a while. So what will be, will be. And if we can move to that energy versus the fear, we will have accomplished something in this Thanksgiving. And knowing that that's true for everyone, absolutely everyone. So I was guided to pull some cards for everybody before we have our prayer. And you might be surprised what your energies brought to us. Let me say hello to everybody. Good morning, Chase. Happy turkey. Yeah. Carrie and Cavell. Barbara Ward. Thank you for all your loving thoughts, all of you. Kathy, good to see you. Barbara Ward again. So powerful. It's just us. So first I picked one card, kind of for the whole consensus of us, you know. I'll let you see it. It's a fire card. Fire 7 if you want to go by the cards. And it says, stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. Well, you know, this is all about the back of the throat chakra. The throat chakra has your self-love. It has your self-acceptance. And most importantly, it has confidence. And then it has whether you believe in success or failure. And when I learned about the back of the throat chakra, I was clearly told that in the fifth dimension, where we're moving to in complete unity, there's no black or white. There's no success or failure. You simply learn to do the best you can. So if we wake up each morning, stand up for ourselves, knowing that we can achieve the best we can do, and at the end of the day, though, know that we have accomplished exactly what we've been asked. What does that do? Well, that will bring a new fire of passion inside of you to keep going, just to keep going. So now I'm going to share with you the 3 cards I got here. And the first one here is the little guy with the sword, ready to be plucked out of that stump, maybe. And it says, brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely. Remain objective. Still the throat chakra, you see? This is the communication and how you speak with the intention of God's expression. So I believe there is a sword for each of you that you will know when it's time to pull that up and to own all of who you are. Very powerful card. Now, the second one, the Empress. Let me see if I can get that. She's holding a baby unicorn. She has a golden halo. To me, it looks like she's got everything she wants. Time to take action. Give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. Now we're talking about that second chakra that can live this experience when you have moved from personality up into the creative higher consciousness of that chakra. But look at, just being in the forest and how full it is. This is all the draw for everybody. And there's one more. And it's a victory card in fire. Similar to the first one. But says a lot to everybody. Good morning, Julie. Right? Victory. Wise choices that bring public recognition and success. And again, we're going to know from what I believe, that's doing the best you can be. Promotions, awards, or scholarships. So there's some time involved in those, or pink blossoms from, like they're spraying up out of knowingness of God of your crown chakra. Victory would be the root chakra that says, I am creator with God. Because I'm creator by myself doesn't work, does it? You will not perhaps have covered everything. So, we have Que Sera, Sera, and we have all those wonderful blessings that came to everyone today. And we want to maybe let the Thanksgiving part of our holiday coming in a few weeks really touch us. Really allow every day become a grateful, thankful thing. And I hope you've all done the 10 things a day of gratitude before. And if you haven't, you can do it for about 30 days. And you don't want to do the same list. You want to think, well, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for somewhere to live, and I'm covered and I'm warm. Grateful for your family. But I think it's a very good time of the year to become aware of how huge the gratitude is inside you. You may have forgotten or let it slide over here. Well, this celebration, along with Christmas, is about bringing it here in your heart so it can radiate out from who you are. And people will be drawn to you and they don't really know why, but they want that radiance of that light to shine upon them. And yes, the pink blossoms. The pink blossoms, the crown used to be gold, it was violet. Now it's this wondrous pink, soft and gentle, but that never implies that it's weak. Pink ray, Orion, third ray, very powerful, very strong. We see it in the sky every night. It's not shy. No matter where you are, you can look around and see the belt of Orion, where that pink ray comes from. But we are hesitant about love. And I hear it a lot about trusting love. And whatever kind of relationship it is, it's not another person's heart you have to trust. It's your own. Like when I was younger, some of you, I don't know how old you are, it was about giving yourself up to the other person. And that's what created this huge distortion as everyone became afraid. And when they would separate, they became very painful. Good morning, Barbie. And didn't understand that it's because their heart was sitting in someone else's heart and they were doing whatever they wanted to with it. So as you grow into higher consciousness, your heart always remains within its safe space. But what you do is you share love. You become like these cards today, strong within yourself. You see? This person is standing with her heart strong within herself. She may be in love with someone. It doesn't mean she has to give their heart to them. But she can be that loving person, care about them, but you cannot give up yourself. That's when you lose. That's when you become lost and you get hurt. The only one that can hurt you, I want everyone to hear me, is you. Because you have stopped loving you. For whatever they're mirroring to you, I can assure you it's never to blame. It's to look inside and go, whoa, what am I doing? What does that mean that I'm doing to myself? And if you can allow yourself to go in deep enough and fluid enough, you're going to go, oh, wow, I do the same thing to myself. And then you can transform it in the light with the subconscious, and everything will change. And the partner or the friend will change because you've changed. Because everyone in the world is interacting from this energy of what it's saying out to the universe. Perhaps you're not one that can see that yet or hear that chatter, but you are hearing the chatter of the negative thoughts that are going around and how you act and respond. And in the truth, there's a place when you will get that there's only the love. And you can see and understand how people have themselves all tied up, perhaps about another and their feelings, when it's truly their own. And that's why healing is inevitable if you're on your journey and on your path. And the other thought you need to know is you can never see yourself those things. It'll take longer until you have reached a place of surrender and neutral, that you can sit as a wise being and see these things, which will take a while because it's not a quick fix. All right, so we're going to create a prayer for the world today and for ourselves, for our loved ones. I was watching on the news and all these people that are traveling, and so, it's millions of people, 4.1 on a plane today. People driving, people, buses and everything else. I think they need our help. So there's no stumbles. So, what were some of the things that some of you thought of that, yes, we're grateful for our families, grateful for all the love you already have in your life, but perhaps we want to become grateful for all the things God can bring to us. Because in truth, He wants to bestow everything upon you. It's only you that stops it. So I'm going to write down bestow. And I'll remind myself from God. Did anyone else have any ideas, or did you think about it? What does the world need to remind themselves this? Let's be thankful that we have love. And let's be thankful that we have awakened. And we grow and experience more every millisecond. And depending on who you are and where your consciousness is, depends on how that looks or makes you feel. It's a natural process on your journey to have days when you can't meet the goal of don't be afraid, don't be happy, all those things. They happen, but that's growing. But you want to have a base where you can begin to love and embrace it and know it's speaking to you. It's always a lesson. If you can only understand, it's only a lesson. Health. Thank you, Carrie. That's very good. Good morning, Christina. We're looking for things we're wanting to put in our prayer today to help the world. I hear freedom. I got to laugh. So St. Germain, freedom, freedom, freedom. That's how he always is. But I don't mean to laugh at it. It's just, if we could only be as he is, and in that level of passion of, it's the mindedness that's, this is so, this is it. I am love, I am love, I am love. Instead of, oh, well, I don't know. You see what I mean? Oh, well, this happened. Victim is what we do not want to offer people. And it's hard to hear the victimization of yourself. But we need world peace, yes. And I want to ask for comfort. I'm going to say it that way because I don't know if Ukrainians, what they're going to need with no heat, no, but for whatever the people in many countries need. May it come now. May it be full. Yes, thank you. Compassion and kindness. Wonderful, Chase. I tried to reach a friend of mine who is he's someone that goes around and does a group and everyone gets a song from God. And so he just plays his little guitar and it just comes out and it's just, oh, so moving and powerful. And I'll continue to try to have him come here one day. He's out in California. But one day, a friend of mine had come and she wanted help to be kind. See, I'll never forget it because I knew this woman. And just think about that. She wanted to be kind, and he sang this beautiful song. And I still play it because it's the same theory. You can all use them for yourself. And her life changed. She used to have like 3 sheets of paper of all the things she had to do that day, but she wasn't kind to herself. And the papers went. She never wrote anything down ever again. And so what is it that maybe perhaps you need? Let's see, I've lost my space here. Sorry. Usually I already shut it off. That's my daughter. Let me not be rude. Let me tell her I'm working. I'm so sorry. I won't forget where I am. Oh, I better send it. All right. So let's see. The last thing I have written is compassion. Grateful for peaceful moments. I thank you. You're all just jumping right in here. Warmth and joy. How powerful is that? Thankful for the needs of the world's people being met fully. Yeah, whatever the people in many countries may come to them, and may it be full. And I want to put some of your words here. I'm going to put met fully. Hope that works for you, Julie. Anything else? Hi, Kathy. I don't know if I said hello. Oh, just makes your heart open to even hear all these things, right? Did we have? Oh, we do have kindness. That's what made me remember. His name is Grace. Isn't that something? Yeah, his name is Grace. So, is there anything anywhere that we're forgetting? It's not going to harm to ask for prosperity. Because in this earthly place, it is what is available to make life easier. Oh, clean water, I agree. And fresh food. It's just been one too many times we brought home fish and we couldn't even have it in our refrigerator. It's a sad. I don't know what that's all about, but peaceful moments. I just want to see if I got that one down. I wish for people to feel love of God and Mother in their hearts. How about that? Always. You know, I think church, and I'll just put a whirl around that, taught us that they were separate from us. At least I was a Methodist, but it was like maybe an unreachable thing. So if we come to the understanding that they're in the Great Central Sun, but in a moment they can come be right here with us in our heart. That was a new revelation for me the day wow, and I could feel it. So I think it will be good today to ask for that. Now let's see here. Safety and security, very good. Provisions for everyone in the world. And they keep bringing me the word hate, but I don't want to use the word hate. So how do we make it that there's only, well, I'll just say it that way. There's only love. There is only love. Yes? That was good, Barbara Ward. Safety and security. You see, you have to think a little bit for you to get and imagine all the different things. How about comfort? Comfort, however that looks. Yeah. Anything else, anybody? On this Thanksgiving, what else can we ask for the multitude? I'm going to say alignment. That's what just came as I asked that question. Alignment from within. An understanding of light, of your soul and light. How's that? Oh, I like these. Yes, I got one whole page filled up. Okay, Chase, I want to change the word empathy because people misuse that thought and become a victim of the people. So I'm trying to think of a word. Oh, I see. It's all right. How about compassion? Does that work for you? Okay. If you feel empathy is better, you can say that in your mind when we get to that point. We live in divine government. How's that? I'm going to add one more word. For the people. You know, Jermaine, like I told you, left England or Europe because they didn't want to agree with him. So he came to the United States to create the United States of America. So that's why we have that today. And he was there when they wrote the Constitution in the back, and he told them, just sign it. So there's a part of you that has to know Jermaine's in on all this. He's just, we knew, I would say Douglas knew, Jermaine was not going to let democracy falter. It's been through too much. So you must move into a faith that we are, a great part of us are part of St. Germain's army, and we are not going to let this democracy falter. So just so you know. Yeah. I'm going to come back, Julie. Let me get these. Christina, wisdom. Wisdom of all things. Free from persecution. Okay, now, Julie. Okay. Thankful for healings and knowings. Healing all those. You know how to do that, right, Julie? By knowing the ones within you were healed, by loving them. Remember the Ho'oponopono. Healing all the hearts. So then I hear, well, it can't be that easy. Well, it's an efforting over time. If that's something that's important to you and you keep forgiving, and yes, I love you and I'm so sorry. It will change. It will change things. Of those who, you see how it really comes back to faith and believing so much of the time? So there will be something for each and every one of you that will become that which you will never forget, that which gave you faith, an unmovable faith, and that it's all true. Healing all of the hearts of those who have. See, some things I don't want to write in my pen because it's letting Mother write it, and I did it all the hearts of those who have generation, all types of trauma. I don't want to say 7 generations in the past. And 7 generations forward. Okay, that's how you do it. I don't think I wrote wisdom down. I'm going to put it this way. We're thankful for the wisdom of the ages. Yes. Very good, Chase. Mindfulness. And immediately it takes me to the image of someone like the Buddha in meditation. And, how do yogis sit and do it for 2 years? Because they've reached a point where they've owned that place they go to, that they are not the human form, that they are the spirit, and that spirit is for everlasting life. You see? So that's how what can be little Johnny who ran down the street playing one day to eventually, if he works diligently with it, can become a yogi and hold that truth deep within himself. Doug and I both, we went for 3 months in Thailand and meditated all day, every day. It's quite an experience, and it certainly has changed our lives. But mindfulness, I'm wondering if there's anything else more Mother would like to have with that. But I love it. I know. Song. Healing songs from the heart. Vibration. If you can see the writing I'm doing this in, I hope I'll be able to read it. Yes, I love you. I'm so sorry. Grateful for the ability to heal like a miracle. And me too. I love the addition of the 7 generations. Well, good. Let me see. I have to. Is that something you want me to write or something you're saying to me? I don't know. Oh, you're saying the Ho'oponopono. I get it. I'm so sorry for the ability. No, I can't let you be sorry for your ability because it's only that you aren't aware of it yet. You haven't deepened understanding of the perception of that which is alive with you. So let's be grateful for the gift of the Ho'oponopono. How's that? And the gift of healing forward and back. Now I got to figure out how to write that so I can read it. Because Spirit's writing some of this and they can tend to write real big and kind of whoopee. I guess I'm just being really neat today. All right. Thank you for I don't remember the man's name. No, something. Be sorry. I love you. I own my ability to heal. See what I mean? You don't ever want to give an empowered place to negative, because that's not the truth. And then, thank you for the ability to heal 7 generations before and behind. Setting free family. 2 pages. What are we on time? Okay, a couple more. Let's be grateful for technology, because there would have been a time when we'd have to all be on a phone, and some of us I had a party line. I didn't have just one line. We had 2 or 3 of us on one. So grateful for technology of today. And we were all young teenagers. So that was quite the challenge. Are we complete? Now, it's interesting the energy that wants to come down through our channel and down into the earth, and we'll speak the words from Mother, is pink from the crown, the knowledge of God, and red from the root, here being on earth. So just think about that for a moment. I find it it's a peppermint thing, yes. But maybe that is why there's peppermint canes everywhere around, and we don't even really understand and get the meaning, because a lot of the time they're pink and red. It's above, so below. How about that? So we're going to bring the energy of above, so below, call it in from the great central sun, having it come and touch that crown, holding it there for a moment. And if you are real sensitive or know your energy, you're going to just kind of hear a roar of so many parts of you going, yay! And it's going to come down through the inside of our channel here, awakening up these chakras. You know, it's time to be free. I spoke, I don't know if I wrote it. All right. So let's see how this goes. So I want you to go all the way down to the ocean and the beach. Whether you go down the banyan tree, or whether you ride through the slide, or whether you let your higher self fly you down, we want to be as deep in Mother as any and all of you can get. And so now we have this beautiful pink and red energy that's so alive. It's like the fire. We had so many fire energies that came on these pictures. Yeah, it's like, woohoo, here we go. And now we're going to say our words. So the best you can, either let your heart follow with me, or you can follow me. So it's on this day, within each of our hearts, Mother and Father, we gather together. As we see ourselves as the spoke of the wheel, all in white, and that our hearts are shining bright with the color of above and so below of pink and red. And as we all reach out and hold each other's hand, and we know that this wheel of light will move through all places at all time, and it will move and be in delivering that which the message has been given, not only to everyone, but also to you, Mother and Father, so greatly alive within each of our hearts. So as we begin to allow our heart to become this strong, strong light of the red and pink, and of course, your color of gold, and allow it to whirl and reach out, as we're going to become like a firecracker that goes up in the sky, and how we're going to pour this down from everyone's heart over the universe, full of compassion for humanity, for the opportunity to live in a divine government for all the people, for the wisdom of all things, to know every soul will be free from persecution. Thankful for all the healings and knowingness and freedom it brings. For healing all of the hearts of those who have generated types of trauma and allow it to move through 7 generations in the past and 7 generations forward. So the entire generational family will be free. And we are grateful for all receiving the wisdom of the ages, for holding the mindfulness with the capacity of living with a breath that can go on forever. Thankful for the healing we receive in the gentle, sweet voice of the heart, the vibrational healing that continually reaches out to our consciousness and says, "Come with me," as our consciousness rises and seeks to know all, to become all, and our brain prepares itself to have all of that. Thank you for the Ho'oponopono, for the willingness to be sorry and to forgive, that I am love and I am truth. I'm grateful for the ability to heal, to allow the light of Mother and Father to move through each and every one of us, creating miracles. Thankful for having the opportunity to be awakened at this time, when the magic is so alive and we can see and perceive in so many ways beyond where the laggards once brought us. We are grateful for health and well-being, a regeneration of the anti-aging cell within each and every soul now. So be it. We're grateful for the opportunity to let go of the victim and let it not have space here at this time. We're grateful for the freedom and for world peace. And we're grateful that whatever anyone in any country in the global earth space, and even then also in the universe, have everything fully that they may need now, so that they can be full, not just in hunger, but in all ways. We're grateful for compassion and gentleness and kindness. For the warmth and joy every day. For prosperity. For fulfillment, knowing that there is peace in the world. For clean water, to allow our bodies to be pured and purified. And health. For fresh food. Quantities of food to fill everyone's stomach and allow them to be healthy. We're grateful for those peaceful moments. We're grateful that it is available and waiting for Mother and Father to belong and to be within the hearts of every soul. For safety and security of provisions for everyone in the world. For there is only love. And we are grateful for that. Love is never ending. It is continual for as long as we shall live. For there is no death. There is only life. There is only transition. For the pure alignment into the holiness of alignment with you, Mother and Father, and the understanding of a soul, of our light, of our growth, and the fulfillment and choices. And may we open our hearts and be aware of technology for today and support all those who are scientists or technical people, be urged and connected into Mother and Father to discover the ways to help the people, how the people can use it to become more, to feel better. And may we ask and be grateful that we all have the opportunity in all the worlds to be free and to have a relationship with you without any difficulty. And may I ask, Mother and Father, that we all have the opportunity, as I would say, to be me, and for everyone else to be able to say those same words, that I am full of the opportunity to be free and to discover me. Atapashu. Thank you. Thank you with all our hearts, from the top of our crown chakra to the bottom of our tippy toes, no matter how expansive and large for each of us that is. We are grateful. And now there becomes a single white light down from the great central sun, from the fourth ray of purity, knowing that all the words we spoke held purity in our hearts and our truth, as it moves then out through every chakra. And so be it. So it is. And may the protective light of the white light surround all the earth and the universe, allowing only love. And if anyone has any last thought you need to add on yours, through the hand holding, we will receive it. So be it. May each of all of us walk forward in peace, free, and in love. Many blessings. So I'm grateful to each and every one of you whom participated in that beautiful prayer. It's so beautiful, there are not words. There's a feeling. Que sera. What will be, will be. And along the journey, you will be you. You will find you. You will discover all that you are. And what greater gift can that be? And Chase says, when we are united, we are able to create a powerful prayer. Many blessings. Yes, you are accurate, Chase. And it will come to fruition. Believe. That's all that's required. Believe. Don't demand when or how. Just know it does. All right. How much I love you. I cannot count the ways. You're all beautiful beings. I'm so thrilled I'm here and that you're coming to be with me and hear me. And many blessings. Yes. You might want to start at the beginning. We did a beautiful Thanksgiving prayer. She's from Switzerland. I know you don't have Thanksgiving there, but it still was for you. You're welcome, Barbara. Yes. Thank you to everyone. Everyone put into their peace, P-I-E-C-E, that created peace, P-E-A-C-E. So, if you didn't see them, Cavell and Barbara, I sent you a schedule that you can pick your half hour from. You can let me know. Yes, Julie, believe. That's what we have to start doing, is believing. You're welcome, Cavell. Thank you, thank you, thank you from so much of the heavenly bodies, the angels, the masters, for loving and caring so much to give your energy out to the world and to the universe. So tomorrow we're back for messages, and then Friday we'll all celebrate. Yes, Barbara, thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Okay. It's a perfect way to start the season, right? Thank you. You're welcome. All right. I'm going to go now. We'll be back tomorrow. Many blessings. No, it's still moving. It's going to keep moving. We did a wheel. It's going to continue throughout time. We don't know where it'll do or what it'll do, but there'll be many blessings received. Thank you so much. All right.